How you doing? My name's Tanner, and I want to welcome you to the Horrorable Show Holiday Special. We made it, y'all. None of us died. Most of us didn't die. These lights were a goddamn fire hazard, and pretty much everything has been going wrong. But it's gonna be alright. So today I have another kind of like weird video. I like to do things here at the Horrorable Show where it's like intro, weird shit, and then pickups. And that seems to be doing pretty well for me, so I think I'm gonna stick to that formula here for a while. So the first thing we're gonna be doing today is that we're gonna be making some cookie dough for Krampus. Because of course, if Santa is coming around here, we might as well make something for Krampus. He's the one that's got some style, at least. So if you will you join me on this holiday extravaganza where it doesn't matter what you got, doesn't matter what you're seeing, it just matters that you're here. That's all that matters. It's been hot, it's been a hot December. Maybe the hottest December I've been sweating a lot, hot as hell. People were looking at me weird, wearing my freaking costume, trying to for once have some holiday spirit. People are going around being a bunch of Ebenezer Scrooges. Of course, as always, I'm here with Gil, Keeks, Stovette, Kitchen Bone. We got a copy of The Sadness that we want to give away to my middle brother Josh and I. We only went and saw Santa like one time. We went with one of our friends. His name was Travis. And this kid was like 11 years old and smoked like 2 packs of cigarettes a day. He had a full beard with gray hair. The first time we met him, we thought like him and his mom were like a couple because he looked like he was 45. He would smoke like 2 packs a day. He would do like the French inhale, you know, where you could do like 10th grade. He actually punched a teacher. She took the shot, dead ass, looked directly in his eyes, pulled back, cracked him right in the face. I could see his soul leave his body, bro. And after that, like they let her retire after that. They gave her a championship belt. It was the cleanest punch I've ever seen. And I've watched UFC. Yeah, she tore him up. I think she's doing great. I think he's dead. I think he died. But it's the holidays. Let's not talk about that, y'all. Let's get to it. Alright, so the next thing we're gonna have to do, I need you to go out and get your best black metal face on. Corpse paint, let's live it up. We're trying to summon Krampus, aren't we? I don't know anybody else that loves black metal more than Krampus. NSYNC, the Backstreet Boys, all those black metal guys. He loves them. Who said cooking can't be fun, huh? Alright, so the big thing about this recipe, we're just making cookie dough. So we're not gonna need eggs, we're not gonna need leavening. Because if we had eggs in it, then it gives us a proper chance to get sick, and nobody wants to get sick because we got such a lovely thing going on, don't we? Big shout out to Emmy Maid for her lovely video. She does a version of this. She did it around the holidays, I believe a couple years ago. Favorite cooking channel, hands down. First thing we are gonna do, we are gonna get 2 sticks of butter and we are gonna melt that halfway. And then we're gonna use 1.5 cups of sugar. You can do white granulated sugar, you can do dark brown. I got myself light brown sugar because that's just how I roll, man. I prefer light brown because it's not an overwhelming flavor, and I still like that granular crunch that comes with just the sugar in general, because that's something that is important when you're eating cookie dough. You might be asking yourself, Tanner, what about the flour? Why are we going to heat up this flour to 160 degrees while alternating it in the microwave? Because 160 degrees is where salmonella dies. We want to make sure. We want to triple check. We don't want to be a real corpse, you know? See, there we go. That's about the consistency that we want, nice and halfway melted. There we go, right there. All right. We got this, we're gonna cream our butter into the brown sugar. Everybody always asks me, they're like, oh, why you gotta put on the corn hat again when Krampus comes around? His favorite movie is Children of the Corn. I don't know, every time I talk to him on the phone, he's like, Malachi, you know? Fuck. I was like, damn, dude, you talk about anything else, bro? See, these are getting good. This is what we want. It's gonna be almost kind of like a slurry, you know? Do you got any holiday traditions? What are your favorite holiday movies? Comment them. Comment them down below. I don't know what I'm doing. Y'all ever have a moment where you're just wondering what you're doing with your life? Yeah. Maybe. I'm not saying that I was. I'm not saying that I wasn't. I'll get a text at like 3:33 in the morning. Like, he who walks behind the roads. I'm like, bro, I'm like, dude, don't text me. I'm like, what am I supposed to do with that? Yeah, he was telling me, he's like, dude, I saw it when I was a kid. I was so scared. That's how Krampus sounds, bro. Do you guys know the history about Krampus? I really don't. I ain't even gonna lie. I've asked them, but I know it's like if you're the good kids, you get like shit from Santa, and if you're bad, Krampus comes, shoves you in the bag, and then you get God, bro. God. I'm gonna throw in this flour. Careful, because this shit's still kind of hot, bro. This is the part where it really starts to look like it's gonna become something. Right here is when we're gonna add a teaspoon of vanilla extract. There we go, that's it. Just a little some. Right now you could add salt, but I used salted butter. But if you tasting it, and if you want a little extra something, I would only do about a teaspoon. All right, y'all. So this is where the tide kind of turns. What I'm gonna do, I'm gonna take half of my cookie dough mixture right here, and I'm gonna put it into this bowl. Because we're gonna be making 2 different types, right? And it looks about half to me. There we go. That looks about half to me. And to this one, my friends, we're gonna add a cup of chocolate chips. And we're gonna stir this one back up again. You see how this wants to be all crumbly? So you can take whatever kind of dairy or dairy substitute that you use. Got some soy milk right here. And just put a little bit right there just to kind of help with the binding. All right, this one, complete. This guy, what I think is a half a cup peanut butter. All right, and then I'm gonna add my 1 cup of my peanut butter flavored trail mix, which is pretty much just like peanut butter pieces, M&Ms, peanuts, and a little bit of pretzel. Now I got my cup of that, splash of soy milk. And you can do whatever you want. I know Emmy in her video, she does like a more basic type of trail mix, one that's got raisins. I don't know, I'm not the hugest fan of raisins being in my cookies, but just personally, if I was gonna make it my own, you know, I'm gonna have some type of chocolate or some type of peanut butter, because that's just who I am, Braj. You just gotta be yourself. Like what you like, choose what you choose. Embrace our differences. And that's it, y'all. I know it's kind of a weird angle, but that's my life right now. Please don't mind my coffee maker in the back. But what I do, just as precaution, because I have no self-control, is that I just throw some googly eyes on any of the leftovers that I really shouldn't eat. Because what does food need more than some extra emotional response? You can bake those cookies in the oven, but what's going to be messed up is the structural integrity. So if you don't mind, if you put them on some parchment paper, you throw them in the oven, I think it's 375 for like 9 minutes. You can still eat them. They're going to be kind of crumbly. If you get yourself a fork, it's still good eat. So for the first time ever, I want you guys to meet my brother Josh. He left us a little video congratulating the Horrorable show starting back up. Really excited. He's such a great dude. He's been like a mother and a brother and a mother to me. And then I'm so happy that you get to see this.
It's July, dumbass. Horrible show sucks. Except for Gil.
Looks like we're having some technical difficulties here at the Horrorable show. It's gonna be fine. That's my brother, man. So it looks like we've been a little bit mistaken with the time of year. So Santa's dead. Everything sucks. It's gonna be all right. Remember when I was talking about the Sadness the other day? I got this brand new, super fresh copy of the Sadness for you. All you have to do in honor of the lovely Sammy, I ain't gonna put a shout out to her channel over here or over there. I don't know where it does. I'm always wrong when I do that. So all you have to do, if you wanna win this copy of the Sadness, I'll try to send it wherever around the world, all my friends. All you have to do is say, Sammy is amazing in the comments. And I'll do a randomizer and choose it, and then everything will be good, man. Last but not least, let's go to the pickups, right? This one necessarily isn't horror, but I've heard so many good things about this. This is the Criterion copy of Worst Person in the World. Is that what it's called? Yeah, Worst Person in the World. Heard great things about this. Really a whole lot of buzz this year. I was trying to see this one when it came out in theaters, but I did not get a chance. Flesh Eater. I missed out on getting the OG Blu-ray. I don't think it's out of print, but I think it's just kind of hard to find. I think it's Bill Heisman. He was the original zombie in Night of the Living Dead, and he came back and did his own film. I believe this is the late 80s, 88, and it's got a lean 89 minutes. This one's the 4K Blu-ray. Heisman, yeah, Bill Heisman. Right, cool with that. I got Slaughterhouse Rock, Hard Rock Zombie double feature. I had a copy of Slaughterhouse Rock. I just did not have Hard Rock Zombies. So I was happy to upgrade this copy. Vinegar Syndrome, they always do such great upgrades. Evil Dead Trap. So I have a bootleg that's got the first 3 movies on here. I know the second one is coming out later this year from Unearthed and NVD. I haven't seen this one. I'm really looking forward to it. I think it's about a baby, like killer baby. Could be wrong. Am I wrong? Say it in the comments. Midnight. Know nothing about this. I heard a lot of buzz about it. I believe it was Eureka put this out, and I almost bought that edition. It finally got a Region A release, so I saw this on Amazon and I picked it up. This one pretty lean on the special features. If you're into the special features, I didn't realize this was so lean. I would check out maybe the Eureka Classics one. Probably it might be a little bit better for you. I finally got a copy of the unrated cut of Evil Dead. Man, I freaking love the Evil Dead remake. I'm so excited for Evil Dead Rise. Apartment and High Rise, all I can think is Demons 2, and it makes me so excited to have Deadites in a high rise setting. I'm trying not to get my hopes up too much, but I'm so excited. But here we're talking about Evil Dead. This remake, so good, so brutal, so evil. And this next pick, I've been hearing so much buzz the last week that I'm so glad I picked this up on a whim. And this is Devil's Candy. I got some Discord fam for other content creators, and they really love this movie. So I'm so glad that I picked it up. It's kind of coincidental. Director of The Loved Ones, damn. And if you've never seen, see, I didn't even know that. If you've never seen The Loved Ones, that movie is, do yourself a favor, go watch The Loved Ones. That one, I thoroughly laughing and eating popcorn. It was such a good ride. Last but not least, pick up this copy of Jacob's Ladder. I watched this for the Rotted Review, part of his Patreon, and he did a 24-hour marathon that Chef's Kiss, the selection. It was the Shits and Giggles marathon, so he was alternating from horror to comedy. So it'd be like Hereditary, Young Frankenstein, and stuff like that. And the mood was so light and fun, so many good movies. If this movie came on, it was like anywhere from 4 o'clock and 6 o'clock in the morning. So it started at 6 o'clock in the evening and then went through the morning hours. And I remember I passed out for a couple movies, woke up, and then watched this, and blew my mind. Immediately I went and hit Amazon and got a Blu-ray. If you're in the United States and if you win the sadness, I'll give you the digital code for that. I know it's not much, but, and that's it. Really, what's left to do? Y'all want to do the Halloween 3 ending? Yeah, this is Tanner again. Yeah, you know the masks that turn their head into like bugs and snakes and shit. Yeah, that's what I'm calling about here. Hey, what's up, Mary? How you doing? Tell her I said, She'll know what's up. But yeah, can we get that poll? I don't know, man. Just say it's a bomb threat, you know? I don't know exactly what it is. What do you think, I'm a lawyer? Oh, okay, I see it now. Okay, I see it now. It's coming off some of the channels. Okay, that's good. I appreciate you, man. No, bro, really, I don't think you understand. It's still on.
The clock is ticking.
It's still on channel 13.
Be in front of your TV sets for the horror-thon.
No,
And remember
I'm telling you,
giveaway.
you gotta take it off. They gotta take it off.
Don't miss it. And don't forget to wear your masks. The clock
Stop
is
it.
ticking. It's almost
It's still
time.
going. You gotta stop it. Stop it. Stop it. Stop it! Throw people love them. Give people hugs. Don't be horrible like us.
I'll be sure